Hi, Kim and Caitlin. I want to respond to kind of both of you in this dialogue and kind of move things forward because I see some key overlap and key concerns that I think address issues that both of you have brought up. And one of the first things I want to say is the fact that the both of you are like, oh, we need to know the legal ins and outs of things better so that we can support the families that we work with is so incredibly admirable. And the fact that you would even consider going through the work and the financial aspects of going and getting a JD after you've gotten your PhDs, to do that is just amazing. However, I'm so bothered that we are in a situation in which it feels like that's a necessity. And so, I do wonder, as Caitlin pointed out, and that Kim sort of alluded to, if the communication factor, if there is a way of putting together sort of a plain language database that can be used to help not just parents, but like the people who are in administration, who don't have a whole legal background, who don't know all of the ins and outs. And so therefore, like, I think everybody, when you know that there's things that you're missing in terms of your understanding of the law, understanding of, the structural systems, you're gonna have a very conservative approach, right? You're gonna come in feeling like you have to be especially careful that you don't misrepresent something. And this is especially true, I think, for staff and admin and teachers. Because, you don't want to promise something that the school can't afford and or isn't legally mandated, and especially if it's both of those things, right? Because then maybe you're on the hook for it. On the other hand, it also puts us in the mode of, being reticent to provide accommodations that we could otherwise implement immediately. And I think that's a really big issue. And I think it's part of one of the reasons that parents kind of come in feeling so, like embattled. And I'm going to follow up. I'm going to do another video here in a second because I want to talk more about the way that this goes beyond just parents and teachers in SpEd.